Well, Baker Mayfield was on the You Never Know, You Know What I Mean podcast, and he talked about how he would handle the challenges of going into a new locker room.
I'm not going to force it. I'm going to be myself because I feel like I tried to force it when things on the field weren't going well in the past couple of years. I feel like I'm going to go in there and be myself because that's worked for me in the past. I'm going to go with the same work ethic mentality, and if they don't like me, that's fine. But when I step on the field and I play as confident as I am, and what I think I'm going to do on the field next time I get a chance to do it, I'll earn the respect of the guys that didn't appreciate it from the beginning. That's if I'm worried about getting them to like me, what am I doing? They don't care if I like them either. They want their quarterback to win. They're trying to get a paycheck. If their team wins, they get paid. So the guys that don't really personally like me, that's fine. But I have to have their respect. And the way I do that is just working my ass off, me and myself. Because you can get sniffed out in a fucking heartbeat if you're fake.
It's a very interesting answer to the question of how you would go into a new locker room and how you approach it.
Yeah, and especially, too, because, look, Baker Mayfield has been nothing but divisive when it comes to, his career in the NFL so far. But again, kind of looking at that, we haven't really seen any different, in Cleveland, I'll say. Because, again, more than anything, he's been Baker Mayfield pretty much top to bottom ever since he got here. But at the same time, like he said, there's going to be certain players that like him, certain players that don't. But at the end of the day, Baker's still going to go out there and be Baker. And now, is that the right approach when it comes to, handling different locker rooms and, potentially handling different personalities? Again, I think that's more so a question of the general manager and the coach. And especially if you're tying yourself to Baker Mayfield, that's something that you have to, keep in mind as you're kind of building your team and deciding, whether or not you want to go ahead and keep him around as your franchise quarterback, or even if you want to keep him around for a year. Because again, those locker room dynamics are it's such a fine line to see how that kind of plays out with Baker, and especially with the locker room. And we saw it in 2020 work out well, and we saw it in 2021 really kind of fall apart clearly. So I think that it's a fine line that whoever is going to be bringing him in is going to have to think about and is going to have to walk, especially going into, the rest of his career.